What's up, Critical Bench? B-Pack coming at you with your boy Coach A, and we're going to knock him out with a little MI40X cell expansion protocol. So what he's going to do exactly here is, we've all heard of stretching around the workout. And some people have an opinion and some people don't. Some people know why it's good, some people don't. Let me tell you, you never want to stretch passively before, during a workout, especially the working muscle. What we're going to be doing here is something called an active loaded stretch, which is very, very different than just doing a passive stretch, which is actually going to give your brain and your nervous system the signal to relax. But what Anthony's going to do here is actually going to do a loaded stretch after his weights. So what he's going to do is 8 repetitions, and he's going to keep the weight in a stretched, loaded position because he's never done this before. We're going to do 20 seconds today. Keep it really, really simple. He's going to immediately drop the weight, grab the next incremental weight, which here will be 50 pounds, do 6 to 8 repetitions, and again, hold it in a loaded stretch position. How is that different from doing a passive stretch? If you can imagine, because you're still loaded, because you're still holding a weight, your muscles are actually contracting pretty aggressively in a stretch position. It's not really relaxing. It's actually having to contract to hold the weight and hold the joints stable. Whereas if you're relaxing, you're giving your brain and your nervous system signal to lengthen and elongate because there's no actual resistance. So this is very, very different. And why this works is it actually is almost like a trauma experience for your muscles and creates a pretty large amount of muscle damage, but it has been actually scientifically proven now to increase the number of satellite cells being shuttled to that muscle because there's so much time under tension, there's so much blood. It's almost like blood flow restriction type technique or occlusion type technique. There's so much muscle damage and blood going to the area at the same time. There's going to be a ton of satellite cells rushing to that area to help it recover immediately as fast as possible. So this is the cell expansion protocol, which is what MI40X is based upon. The results have been astronomical, but you got to be careful. One, it's difficult. 2, it really, really hurts. And 3, it can be a little bit dangerous if you're not paying attention. So make sure you guys don't try this without having really watched the videos that I give you. I'm going to show Coach Anthony here how to do it. There you go. That's your starting position. So I want his hands to be outside of his elbows in the stretch. Hold that right there. Track your back. So you're trying to slug in the back. Flatten that out. Flatten that out hard. There you go. Big squeeze. Pull that back. Flatten that out. Good. First things first, start with your shoulders back. Really drop it back. There you go. And now let's do your 8 slow and controlled reps. Right through. Good. Let's keep your hands just outside of your shoulders at the top. Perfect. Right back down. Good. Down. As soon as you get my hand, you go back down. Down. Yep. Okay, that's enough. Let's stop at the bottom. Bring it right down to your shoulders. And now squeeze your back for me. Good. Now take the dumbbell slightly outside of your shoulders. Slightly outside a little bit more. Right there. Perfect. Hold that. Squeeze your back. Squeeze your back. You can see the look of comfort on his face. Engage your abs a little bit. Engage your abs. Walk them down. There we go. Hold that there. Hold that there. So all I'm doing is making sure his hands are slightly outside of his elbows. Okay, let's put that down. Let's put it down this way. Go to 50. Come down to the bottom, come down around top of your shoulders, squeeze your back, pull your shoulder blades together as hard as you can, and now we're going to keep your hands slightly outside of your elbows. Hold it there, get your elbows up a little higher, higher. Yep. Higher. Oh, drop it, elbows higher, this one. And this elbow. Okay, down. Go, 40, let's go. Crunch those abs. Don't let it move. Lock that down, man. No body movement. Let's go. Do it again. Come on. Push. One more. Come on. Drive it up. Good. Come down to stretch. Down to stretch. Bring your elbows up higher. Good. And outside of your elbows. Hold it right there. elbows up. Don't cheat. Come on. Elbows up. There you go. Hold that right there. Hold that right there and breathe. Hands up on the elbows. There you go. Hold that right there and breathe. Squeeze your back. Squeeze your back. Squeeze your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Hold there. 5 more seconds. And good. Back down. Up. There you go. Keep your elbows up high. There we go. Stop moving that body. Come on, nothing moves here, man. The only thing moving is here. Let's go forward. Come on. 3 more. Stop moving that body, man. Don't you cheat. Contract your chest. Don't you cheat. I'm here to help. Let's go again. Come on. 1 more. Finish it. Good stretch. Elbows up. Yep. Yeah, take your hands out. Side of your elbows. There you go, man. Now squeeze your back. Breathe and squeeze your back. Breathe and squeeze your back. Breathe and squeeze your back. Take hands outside the elbows. The elbows up high. Elbows up, elbows up, elbows up. You got 5 seconds, man. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up. Keep up. And you got to end on a press. Go, press it through. Go. Good. Alright, so there was a lot going on there. Obviously those weights were a little challenging for Anthony because this is his first time doing it. He didn't really have an excessive warm-up, but he did a lot of work there. It was a lot of hard work. As a spotter, I'm just making sure he's staying safe, so I had some tension on his wrists so that he didn't fall out. I just basically kept him stable, and then when he was done, I helped him bring the weights in and put it down on his lap. How did it feel, man?
Got me. Good workout.
Good, good. Yeah, so it was a effective pump. You get a pump? So what you're getting here is cell swelling, which is massively correlated with growth. You're getting a ton of mechanical damage. You're getting some hyperemia, which is additional nutrients being sent to that area, and you're getting a lot of satellite cell proliferation and differentiation. So basically covering all the mechanisms of hypertrophy in one type of set. It's very hard to do. It's very, very effective.
So I had a question for Ben. I wanted to know, why was I retracting my back the entire time as I was holding it?
So if I'm back, the tension goes right there. If I'm forward, the tension goes right there. You can basically see it. So if everything's forward, all that tension is going to go on the front of my shoulder, which is why so many people do bench press and dumbbell presses and get tons of pain in the front of their shoulder. So if you want to put the tension on your pecs, it's really important. As soon as you get to the top of this movement, pull everything back. And the natural tendency thing is when you pull it back, the rib cage also goes up, which is great for powerlifting, but the opposite of what you want to do for bodybuilding and physique enhancement. So if you do this, and this goes up, your job is to then flatten it out. You can track that way.
Interesting. Very good point. Another tip from Ben Pakulski, and it works. I can tell you that right now.